寄东鲁二稚子。
A letter to my 2 children in East Lu. The mulberry leaves were green in the land of Wu. The Wu silkworms had gone dormant 3 times. My house was in East Lu. Who was going to till the northern slope of Kui Mountain? The spring tilling was missed, and the river trip was in vain. The breeze from the south blew my thoughts toward home. My heart flew over and dropped in the wine pavilion I had built. The peach tree east of the pavilion was like green smoke. The tree was planted by me. In 3 years of my absence, it had grown as tall as the pavilion. My little daughter would carry a peach twig. She would miss me and cry. My little boy would be as tall as his sister's shoulders. They would walk under the peach tree. Who was going to take care of them? I became despondent thinking about the 2. My insides started to break up. I quickly wrote this to my 2 young children.
闻王昌龄作迁龙标，遥有此寄。
I heard Wang-Ling had been demoted to Longbiao. The willow blossoms had fallen and the cuckoo was crying. I heard Longbiao could only be reached by passing 5 rivers. I sent my sorrowful heart with the bright moon. The wind would carry them all the way to the west of Yalang.
沙丘城下寄杜甫。
To Dufu from Sandhill City. Why did I come here? I was resting in the city of Sandhill. There was an ancient tree at the edge of the city. Day and night the autumn wind blew through it. The Lu wine was not for getting drunk. The music of qi saddened me. My thoughts of missing you followed the river One. It ran south like torrents.
曾汪伦。
For Wang Lun. I was leaving on a boat. Suddenly, I heard you singing along the bank to send me away. The Peach Lake was 1,000 chi deep. It wasn't as deep as your friendship.
乌七曲。
The Song of the Crows. The crows rested at the Gusu Pavilion. The beautiful Shi was drunk at the palace of King Wu. The song and the dance did not stop. A green mountain reflected the setting sun. The silver arrow and the gold timer dropped away too much water. The autumn moon descended into the river. The light was bright too quickly in the east.
战城南。
The song of the battle at the south of the city. Yesteryear's war was at River Songqian. This year's battle was at Kong Path. Soldiers waited for their march. Horses mulched on hay and snow. War lasted 10,000 li. Armies were getting old. The Xiongnu tribe killed for a living. White bones harvested on the yellow sand. The Qin dynasty built forts. The Han dynasty raised warning torches. Torches continued to burn. Wars never stopped. Deaths could not be counted. Runaway horses neighed toward the sky. Vultures picked at torn entrails and carried the remaining flesh to the dead branches. Soldiers' bodies were strewn on the battleground. What was left for the generals? Weapons are killers. A wise person will not use them unless it is absolutely necessary.
将进酒。
A drinking song. Can't you see the yellow river run from the sky toward the sea and never turn back? Can't you see hair reflected in the mirror on the wall, black in the morning and turning white in the evening? When one's happy, one should drink. Don't let the wine cups empty toward the moon. The heaven will never ignore our talents. All the money spent will be regained. Go slaughter the ox and sheep for a banquet. Together we will drink 300 cups. Sir Dan, don't put down your wine. I'll sing you a song. Please hear me sing. Beautiful music and delicious food are not precious. I only wish I could stay drunk and never wake up. Since time beginning, the sages have been lonely. Only a drinking man is remembered. In old times, Emperor Chun held huge banquets. Big urns of wine flowed without end. Your host will spend all he can to buy wine to entertain. Come, my sons, fetch my precious stallion and my 1,000 gold piece fur coat. Go and exchange them for fine brew. I will drink with my friends. We'll get rid of our 1,000-year sorrow.
天马歌
The Song of the Sky Horse. The sky horse comes from the west, a tiger's back and a dragon's shoulders. It neighs to the blue clouds, the mane of green silk, 4 nimble hooves. It runs hundreds of li a day, across Kunlun Mountain, across the desert. In the morning it starts at the kingdom of Yan. In the evening it arrives at the kingdom of Yui. Like thunder, like lightning, the sky horse a flying dragon. Eyes bright like stars, chests plump like a mallard's. Its neck is a graceful arc, its breath fire. Galloping toward the sky, gold harness the bright moon. Cheeks fuller than the white jade, it turns its head and laughs at the famous horse Purple Swallow. The sky horse runs, he is loyal to his master's house. He churns the clouds, he runs 10,000 li. Looking at the gate of heaven, he doesn't meet a good caretaker. His fast shadow flutters like bamboo leaves. Clouds in the blue sky, he hesitates. Pulls the salt cart up the slope. Flogging can't make his old body run. He treads backwards, afraid of the sunset. Although he has been discovered, he is served and is discarded. Hoping to meet a kind master to take him back, the corn of the Jade Mountain can't satisfy his bitter hunger. The osmanthus branches wither in the spring frost. He longs for someone to take him to the King Mu of the Zhao dynasty, to ride him to the goddess of the west, letting his prancing shadow shine in the celestial lake.
长相思
Long remembering. Long remembering in Chong'an, the cricket chirped at the autumn well. A light frost chilled the bed mat. A lone dim lamp brought no sleep. I closed my book, and I sighed at the moon. The beautiful one was a flower separated by the clouds. Above it was the endless heaven. Below the churning waves. The sky was high and the road far. The spirit couldn't make the journey. Long remembering, heart broken.